keeping well. A little change from my normal start to the streams, because it occurred to me it's a little bit egotistical me telling you how my week's been and stuff like that, because quite a lot of you people checking out the video or this stream after it's I've finished, you don't know me, so not probably not interested, nor should you be. So really, I'm just going to explain what I do. I mean, this part of the stream is me waiting to find out whether it's gone live, which I can confirm it has because I found it on YouTube, so I can watch the stream. But yeah, I am a virtual photographer. I do also take pictures in real life, and I put them all on Instagram for you guys to see. And what that is my entire photography journey, with a few exceptions. I don't post like family, friends, things like that off on there. Um, but my journey started with virtual photography, which is, for those of you who don't know, taking pictures in computer games. And then I really got bitten by the bug, and so I bought myself a camera, and ever since, pretty much every weekend since that point, I have been going out and taking pictures and trying to learn the not just the technical side of taking pictures using the camera and stuff like that, but I've been working on like visual patterns, the actual language of it, trying to improve my composition, as well as actually trying to get a good not aperture, sorry, um, get the exposure right and that side of things. So I'm going to be honest with you. Most of the pictures I take today will not be very good, but that's the nature of photography. You take 100 pictures, maybe one or two of them will be worth sharing. But because I wanted my Instagram to be a entire, well, basically my cloud storage, it gives you an opportunity to see where I've come from, where I began, and my progression throughout. Um, the this stream is an opportunity for you to see how I take pictures, my thought process behind it, the what drew me to take a picture, the compositional considerations as well. I try and explain what crop I'm going to go for, but it's quite difficult, especially on a 16 by 9, and the fact that this is being streamed from my console. It's not being streamed by a PC, so I can't do overlays and stuff like that. So the other thing is I don't tend to play entire games on here anymore. I did that for a while, and even though I enjoyed it, because I played Last of Us, which is still a fantastic game. I have played the God of War. I played all the way through Requiem. Oh, Plague Tale Requiem. Always get that name wrong. And I think it's because of the film Requiem for a Dream. I always feel that Requiem should come first. And that's a great film. I would recommend it. But anyway, less of my nattering, because I normally do this simply just to wait for it to go live, whereas that happened very, very quickly. So we're going to jump into this. I haven't played it in so long, it didn't even appear on my home screen. I had to find it. But it's something I've been saying to my regular viewers that I will
Hello,
stream this
sir.
one. Hello, sir.
How
How
are
are we
you?
do? I am very well. How about yourself? Oh, I've just noticed my feed is a little dark. No, that's better. But yeah, it's nice and warm over here, which is a lovely change. I'm actually wearing shorts, but because I don't want to
I'm
blind you.
fine.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because I don't want to blind you, I am not going to show my legs on stream. But yeah, it's...
Nothing special, but fine.
Oh, okay. So nothing bad, nothing good. You're just in default mode. And that's fair enough. Because the thing is one of the reasons why I really don't mind when I have a not so much a bad day, but a meh day is it helps you to appreciate the good ones. Because you need to have that contrast. You can't know hot if you don't know cold, which seems very profound for an English person to say. But as long as you're all right, mate, and nothing's troubling you, then that is good. I really do not know how to play this, but I'm really liking the composition of this. Camera exposure, I'm quite happy with that. Contrast, I will probably do that in thing. Let's have a look. Depth of field, because I don't really like that tree in the background. And effects, don't want to do them, just want to check to see if there isn't any. Oh, what's this? Yeah, that's kind of comic book. That's kind of cool. Got different styles to it. Oh my days, they have proper gone in for this. Alright, that's kind of cool. So we're going to do that. Paint wetness. Wow. Probably. Okay, I'm not normally one for filters and so on, but that was pretty epic. So we've got noir. Obviously, it's only 50%. Warm. I have not looked at any of these, but I am now very, very interested in that. So, no, they're all wrong. Oh, that's a shame. I would have liked actual frames and the opportunity for portrait and landscape. But anyway, I digress. What was I looking at? Time of day. Very useful function in a photo mode. But what I want to do is find that button, which is hide the menu. Take that picture. Yeah, you have to bring the menu back and then exit. Right. So, mate, as promised, this is Avatar. Do I remember the controls? No. I think there's a double jump. Yes. Those things explode when you go near them. Remember that. Okay, we've got map. Already been there, so I don't need to mark that. Don't know what this is, so I'm going to mark it. Because one thing I find quite, not frustrating, but a bit of an oversight on their part, is when you do a new mission, or when it triggers to a new mission, if you look at the compass at the top, at no point will it show on there at all, which is probably an artistic decision on their part, but absolutely no benefit when you're a gamer. This is kind of cool, so I'm going to take a picture of these guys doing their little circle around there. I think that's kind of cool. I think I can actually terribly sorry, my brain stopped. I don't know what I was going to say then. I think I can, but I don't know. All I'm doing is, because this is quite a bright foreground, I am going to... I've got it against a...
Lol.
It happens, mate. I'm going to have it against a dark background. I really like the curved nature of the flies. And I managed to pause it at a point where that didn't really work. So we're going to try that again. About here. No, wrong button. No, you need the motion for that to stand out. No. Oh yeah, it's Ubisoft decide that this is up and down, which is kind of logical. Most photo modes use that. So it's a little bit of an adjustment. We do have that another annoying situation where I really, really, really do not like the publisher, but they produce the games that I like. Trying to frame that right. So what I want is the foreground to be quite small, and the foreground's a bit at the bottom. Let's see if I can... Nope. Problem is... Oh, there we are. Oh, of course it's Ubisoft. What I was going to do is have it quite a tall portrait. It'd be a 4x5 or a 4x3. I think it's 4x3. So it is still fairly wide, but the idea is to have the majority of the screen being the forest, the background part, so the upper third being the flies, and then the center of it being whatever this plant is. But anyway, I'm going to, before I do that, remove these. But it may turn out, just to get all of the flies, or whatever they are, in there, it will be a landscape 2x3. And that's something I've learnt from a very, very good book, is that the 2x3 is simply because that's what most films were. Oh, which way does this go? No. No.
King of Pictures.
One is trying, sir. How are we doing, King of Racing? Terribly sorry about the only being on your stream for a little while. Unfortunately, I've been editing photos
Hello
all
at
day.
Mr. Paddy.
So I didn't realise until my screen went dim that I really didn't have that long to watch. So I do apologise. But I hope your race went well. I mean, you were fourth. That's very good. Okay, don't know what this is, but it looks like it's going to explode. Looks like a engorged
All good.
orchid.
Nothing to see anyway. Slightly smiling face.
Yeah. Do you know, there has been times where I have
Hello at
thought
Eli.
about stealing your stream titles, because I love that. Like, nothing to see here. I just think that's cool. But I'm not going to plagiarise your idea. But yeah, this is Avatar. I'm not really showing too much right now because I don't think I've got any missions, but it will give you an idea of the world, and then we'll crack on with some missions.
Hello, friend. Please, come closer.
I am here.
You like to cook. Perhaps you will find this ingredient useful.
I will never say no to free stuff, especially when it's food. So, thank you. But yeah, it is a
Stellar
very...
Blade came out to PC yesterday, so I've been playing that.
Oh my days. That's quite an old game, isn't it? But I've heard it's very, very good. But yeah, I think it's going to be interesting in the next few years. 5, 6 years. It's like...
Good thing of keeping my title at Nords. I can keep it for most of my race's grinning face.
Yeah, that is true. But it's not too bad on the console to do it.
Old. It's 2024 game.
Oh, is it? I thought it was much older than that. Or maybe I'm just thinking of a different game. Oh, I really messed that up. But it's not night time, so I shouldn't be picking those anyway. What am I thinking of?
Yee, probably different game.
Most likely. Oh, and I have been playing Alone in the Dark. That's the game I mentioned last week. So I've done the first playthrough of it, and it is good. And I love the fact that they've also done a little nod to the original game as well. As I said to you last week, I don't remember the game enough to know if it's a straight remake or not. But it's...
But yeah, finished P3 in the end. Only us three finished even.
Oh, wow. Get on. P3, though. That is really good. I mean, a 24-hour endurance. So how was Monday for you? I bet that was a brutal wake-up. Oh, no, you had Monday off. How was Tuesday for you, then? Had you recovered in time?
Beauty? Our health is our most precious asset. This place is worth remembering.
Right.
I have slightly smiling face.
Okay. Yeah, you're a legend for doing it, but I do worry about your health. It's not always good messing with your sleep pattern. And it's something I discovered when I moved from shift work to a routine, is having at least 7 hours sleep makes a world of difference. Gives me my hay fevers
It's
about.
not like I'm doing it often grinning face.
Oh, that is true. Most certainly. Oh yeah, I'm not thinking you have to go to the doctor anytime soon. I'm just thinking, take care of yourself, lad. You're a good man, sir, and I'd hate you to make yourself ill. But yeah, the main thing is you guys had fun. That's what I hope. And P3 in the P Cup is an amazing achievement. Oh, they're bad guys. Hang on. Right. One of these is fight. What? Why? Ah. Oh, I can change this, I think. Oh, I just called my butt. Oh, hang on. Did not intend to do that near some predators. Here we go. Right. As I said, it's been so long since I've played this. It no longer appears on my home screen. Oh yeah, I can jump on that. Boing. I'm sure there's a slight... Oh, that's why I'm near their
Hello,
prey.
sir. Yee, probably different game.
Most
But yeah,
likely.
finished P3 in the end. Only us three finished even. I have slightly smiling face. It's not like I'm doing it often grinning face.
Good old YouTube. But it makes it sound like loads of people are talking to me, so that's all good.
Aim.
Oh, no, that's overrated, man. Embrace the chaos. But I do need to change that. I just need to work out how. I think it's this. No. I think it's that. Okay, that's a short bow. Then I need to... No. I really don't remember how to do this. So that's going to be a bit interesting. So we seem to be stuck with the short bow. I know, we're on longbow. That's fine. So how do I make that? Oh, I can equip it. Aha. Yeah, short bow is all good. Great in corridors, great against humans. Against creatures like that, maybe not. Let's see if we can gather a
Thank
little bit of
you
this.
for these gifts.
Oh, anyone else hear that? Something growled. Ah, it's in the distance. Let's carry on. Yeah, there's a little bit of a parkour vibe to this. Really good at carrying. Just found this thing here. I'm sure there's a slide. There is a slide. Okay. We're cool. We've got this. So yeah, you can gather all this. That will allow you to craft ammunition, which is kind of cool. Through the things you collect. Can't craft that. I don't know if I'll be able to in the future, but you certainly cannot now. So what is this? We've got ourselves a little settlement. And you know me, if it's not bolted down, I'm going to take it. So spare parts can be traded. They can be used to create things. I need to do a bit of a scan. This is a very, very handy tool. I know I need to do this first. It's all slowly coming back to me. Quite sure. Oh. Well, apparently I'm tracking that, but I'm not overly sure I am. So let's go to quests. And I'm sure that would be a side one. Nope, haven't got a clue. So we're going to do... Where are we? I don't think we're in the upper plains anymore. I'm pretty sure we're not. No, that's the plains. I think that is the upper plains. Oh no, they're up there. Okay. So... Gonna stay in here, have a teachable moment. There's no point streaming a game and not actually playing it properly. Yeah, Alone in the Dark. Generally, a really good game. They've done a fantastic job of it. It's got the same feel as how I remember the original game, and I think that in itself is an achievement. This is confusing the life out of me. Of course. This annoying thing I was saying about earlier is that it's got this here, but if you look on the map, there is absolutely no indication of which way to go. So you just need to hover over that point. And I don't normally do this, but because I'm showing the game before we get into actually playing it and mucking around, we're going to run to our bird and take flight. I'm sure she's over here somewhere. Yes, she is.
Ready to ride?
Hello, girl. It has been a long time. So, let me introduce you to Katya, who is clearly hungry.
You're hungry, huh?
Okay, so got a little bit of a boost going on there. And you can get a really good height in this game. because Katia is strong. So yeah, this is Pandora. It is a beautiful world. And there's quite a few little things to do. Plenty of exploring. Good bit of fighting as well.
It does look great.
Yeah. I say, it's... Out of most of Ubisoft's work, I really like this because I can pause it. It's not live service in any way, shape or form. It is a proper single player game. And yes, it's a reskinned Far Cry, but
Although streaming it on YT makes it a little scuffed.
yeah, that's the only problem. I mean, I've tried and have it as high a resolution as possible, as I did on the other platform. That oh my days, that's terrible. I've forgotten his name. The guy used to call me Baddie. His laptop couldn't handle it, because I had it too high resolution, but it will come to me. He was a lovely guy as well. But yeah, this is the max that I could do out on my console, but I don't know what the max you can import into YouTube. But it gives you an idea. And I think the hope is that I'll inspire someone to buy this game. I am certainly taking pictures of this area. Oh no. Now, what I'm going for... Did you have to lift his tail at that point, love? I want sort of like a half character, and I'll use the edge of the screen. This precipice and this column here. So that's what I'm going to go for. To make it a 2x3, I'm just going to center it like this. Hopefully I will be able to get all of this in there. But as I say, it will be better angles. Half of her like that will be the shot I'm going for. Might as well do that now. And drop that down a little bit. Because I just found, excuse me, that tree there a little bit too crowded. I want it to be fairly sparse. Probably, actually. Yeah, I'm trying to hide her modesty. This really didn't work as well as I'd hoped. But yeah, I'll get the angle. I will sort all that out in post-editing. But what I'm aiming for is to sort of get the right angle where you get a good bit of depth to the image. And then the rest I can sort out using the S-curve in Lightroom. So I'm going to hide this. So I can take the picture, bring that back, and carry on. So I want to go to here and take that thing down, which involves taking those things down, who will most likely notice me in the very, very near future. Being a Ubisoft game, they may not. They'll allow me to completely sabotage it and then to attack me.
Eyes open.
I didn't even see that one. That was a stupid shot. Oh my days, one-shotted him. Come on. Have some of that. I genuinely didn't expect that. That's cool. Right, Katya. I need you to land here, please. Not going to allow me, but it doesn't look like one I can... Oh, no, I can. Yes, it's here. Little hacking thing. Ah, oh, very nice and easy. And then I am going to... Oh! Take my shot and do a yippee-ki-yay.
Come on, Captain. Let's ride.
Yeah, it's quite... because it's got different areas. And they do have different styles to them as well, so it is quite a diverse game. So it's one of those that once you completed it, if you are a virtual photographer, you can spend a lot of time here taking pictures. I mean, I struggle in the sceneries type things because I'm not really a landscape photographer. That's something that I will need to explore in the future. I've had a few little dabbles, but being that I always take photos in exactly the same spots because I'm learning rather than going out and going somewhere to take bad pictures, I'll just stay local and tread the usual ground and use that as my learning ground or training ground. But I would like to spend some time learning how to do that, and computer games are perfect for that. Oh, now this one seems very, very broken. Okay. Why can't I do that? Is this a multi-pronged thing that I don't know about? Yes, I can scan. I knew there was one. Because I used to get mixed up when I was jumping between God and War of this. But yeah, that's got a severe lack of nothing going on at the moment. So, Katya, if we may, we'll leave that until either I work out how to actually get them to work, or... Well, I just want to have a look underneath it, actually. Because these things mess up the local wildlife, so I want to see if there's anything under here I can scan to get that thing going.
Got some food and him back.
Ah, my days. Get on, lad. Food is fuel. It is always important. I mean, Fridays are the only days that I don't eat snacks while gaming. Because gaming snacks are life. So, I do envy you slightly. But yeah, you didn't miss anything, mate. I was just trying to blow up a skybound platform, but it didn't seem to work. And I don't know if it's a gap in my knowledge or just Ubisoft releasing games they haven't finished yet.
I mean, it's not really a snack, it's my second and last meal of the day XD.
Oh, fair play. Yeah, no. No, I'm definitely jealous of you. I have already had mine, but I am very, very food driven. Actually, let's land this. I've shown you air travel. Oh, I was going to fast travel, but it's just there. Right, what are you? Over there.
Do you count and care about calories?
No. No, I am blessed with being this thin. But I care about the type of calories I have. So, because I have elevated cholesterol. I wouldn't say I have high cholesterol. So I do need to take some care in what I eat.
Counting calories is such a prison.
Oh my days. Yeah. I mean, I know it's beneficial, especially when you work out and stuff like that, or if you're looking to lose weight, then they are very, very useful techniques to use. But I've never been that serious about working out. I only go to the gym because I don't have to pay for it. So you've got to take advantages of that. But and also to make me look like a normal human being instead of just skin and bones. But no, I've never had to count calories. But I am blessed with really liking vegetables and fruit. And even though I eat a lot, I generally eat fairly healthily. My downside is that I love chocolate.
This one will do nicely.
So, which is not very good for people with high
Fruits are
cholesterol.
god tier snacks.
They really, really are. And I don't know if you agree with me, but as far as I'm concerned, fruit is mainly water, and therefore you can eat as much as it as you want. And I am and same as salad as well. It's mainly water. Fill your plate. It's absolutely fine. They are calories you can have without feeling guilty. But yeah, as I say, I'm just really lucky that I like healthy things. And in England, we tend to be what we call meat and
For
two
sugar.
veg.
So glad it's finally strawberry, cherry season.
I love them so much.
But there is no composition. No rhythm. You might as well do
Although I do tend to have strawberries with cream. That's quite a special combination.
I heard.
But you can replace it and have it with
Success
yogurt,
are
for
hunters.
example.
I hope I have something you like.
Ah, don't need any of those. Don't need that. Lower health.
With cream.
With cream. Double cream. Or single cream. Doesn't matter. Whatever your preference is. But yeah, strawberries with cream is something special. Okay.
Let me know if I can help with anything else.
Thank you. You can tell me where Nafika is. That would be very useful. But yeah, I think my favourite fruit is banana. Very closely followed by...
Sounds good.
It's... Mate, need to try it. But yeah, banana first. And pineapple second. And that's only because pineapple tries to eat your back. Whereas bananas are absolutely fine. I don't know if you've ever experienced that when you've eaten so much pineapple, your mouth starts to sting. That's what I'm talking about. But yeah, love apples, love oranges, pears, all of that good stuff. The only, oh, it's a root, but the only thing in the vegetable world I don't like is parsnips. Generally fine with everything else. I don't like almonds, but I like everything else.
Oh, come. More Kinglaw are ready to leave Home Tree.
Yes, but I am not ready to guide them. That was stress. And I am looking for someone. Yeah, I don't know what the weather like is where you guys are, but we're having lovely weather.
Kakachurma, or how you call it, is my top one. Then banana second and oranges third.
Oh, I don't think I've had that. Kakachurma. Oranges, yeah. And I don't care which orange. Normal orange, Satsuma, or Mandarin. They're all good. think that was the top, so maybe she is down here somewhere. This is a common theme in this game. It's really hard to find people. Or it could be a common issue with the organic matter between my controller and my chair. But we will carry on. Yep. This is happening. Cannot be bothered to find the way
Berry-like
down.
fruits are all great sharing the place with banana.
They always go. But then banana's a great base
Not
for
this time, no.
fruit
She
salads.
spoke of her weaving for hours. I thought it would never end.
I am so lost.
I got into an archery contest with Kitangi last night.
You know you bring these woes upon yourself. Why would you do that?
Are you?
Round. There
Here
you are.
she
My
is.
student Netu is quite the miserable little thing these days. It was a fall during her rookery climb. Her dreams were crushed, and so was her confidence. Now she dreads to try her hand at anything.
I'm
Aw.
sure her confidence will come back. Maybe she just needs encouragement.
You see now where you fit in. We Aranahe may be great weavers, but Sarentu talents know how to spin great tales of hope and courage. I think Netu will open up to you. Everyone loves a little something new. She may even share her weaving skills with you.
Alright. I mean, at first I was like, she's going to ask me to climb with this one. But no, we're all good. I can tell her a story. That's alright. Okay, where is she? Oh, don't do this to me. I'm not painting this to be a good game. Honestly, it's me. It's not the game. I haven't played it in 2 or 3 months.
Stellar Blade is great BTW. The
Oh, is
only
it?
thing I don't like about it, the models are over-sexualized. Like every character has to have extreme born.
Oh my days. Yeah. Unfortunately, arcade games are very, very much like that. You know, all men are absolutely ridiculously hench, and all girls, all the ladies are, yeah, buxom, I think's the term to use. And it's great for teenagers, but as you get older, it gets a bit
Like what am
tiresome.
I supposed to do when my parents come into my room?
Yeah, 100%. That's it. It's less embarrassing watching porn. At least they don't jiggle around so much. But yeah, man, it has been there since the dawn of computer games, I'm afraid.
Exactly.
But yeah, I am stunned to hear it's 2024. I'm sure Stellar Blade was, or a similarly named game was out years ago. And that just reminded me of Switchblade, actually. That was a fantastic game that came out in the 90s. And it was a shooter platformer. But yeah, it was just epic. This isn't helping me at all. So she's usually in the Maker's Den of Home Tree. I think that's actually in the floor. And this is what happens when you rejoin a game after a few months that you've already progressed really far in.
Why would Nafika ask me to do this?
Can't think of anything you could be referring to.
No, I'm going to have a little
I am afraid you are mistaken.
search.
I cannot even fly an ikran to gather my own ingredients. How could I teach you anything useful?
I can get what we need. Nefika thinks there's a lot I can learn from you.
That cannot possibly be true. Why would she say such a thing?
Whatever her reasons, I'm just here to learn. If you'll have me as your student, that is.
There's not much I can teach you. But I
It
suppose
really
if you
looks
get
like an
using
old game.
Brusmos, I might be able to show you something.
I mean, it's clearly not. It says here it's 2024. Maybe it's one of those games that's just been in development for 10, 15 years. Yeah, it was first teased in 2019. Project Eve. That's it. Yeah. That's why I heard about it absolutely years ago. So that's why I was thinking it's old. But yeah, it was just clearly took a long time to develop.
Like I said, we need Brusmos. But do not expect too much from me when you get it.
Oh, didn't know about that.
Come to better yourself.
Yeah.
Take good care of your bow.
Yeah,
What are you looking for now?
quite often, when they tell you about games that far in advance, they just don't come out. But yeah, that's where the confusion came from. So
They have this thing called fight dancing.
crafted.
I mean, really?
Oh yes. They fight, but also dance at the same time. It sounds so exciting.
It sounds uncouth.
Yeah, it's definitely you.
I hope I have something you like.
I hope you do too. I have to craft something, but I don't know why. She wanted bruised moss. Okay. I remember her saying something about bruised moss.
Netu will like this.
It's really similar to Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, okay.
Do not fear.
See, I was thinking it was similar to
Silk on
Bayonetta.
top is thickly woven.
Like I said,
fine
we
napkin
need
it will make for the
Brusmos.
Thanator that
But
gets
do
you,
not expect too
if
much
you
from
are
me
not
when you get
careful
it.
too.
Like I said, we need Brusmos. But do not expect too much from me when you get it.
I have bruised moss. Craft a design where Nieto can see you work. Nieto's chest wrap.
Capnat will make things right. He always does.
Nieto's... Oh. That is a chest wrap. Nieto's chest wrap, so I need to...
Haven't played Bayonetta, but it's really similar to FF7 and Nier Automata.
Yeah, see, Bayonetta
I hope I have something you
wasn't the same as...
Actually extremely similar to Nier Automata.
Oh, I haven't heard of that
Let me
one.
know if I can help with anything else.
Yeah, Bayonetta was similar to Devil May Cry. So it's just a hack and slash. I never played it, but I did hear it was a good game. Let's just craft this and hope for the best. Okay, so I need a superior tooth, because of course I do.
The forests rumble with quarry again. I do not understand what's...
But they made a
I hope I
Bayonetta
have
2, so it
something you like.
must be good.
You gotta play Nier Automata. Crazy good soundtracks and the story, it's also very good. D.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, if it's... As long as it's not
We need
turn-based,
Brusmos.
I will give it
Do
a
you think
try.
you can get some?
Okay, sure, let me craft this down. Okay. And then... we'll go with this one. Yes, craft.
Wow, that is a great piece. I knew there was nothing I could teach you.
It's not turn-based, it's also hack and slash.
That sounds cool then. I could probably give
That's
that a
it?
go.
Not gonna teach me anything else?
You should ask Nefika to teach you. I'm just useless at this. Sorry.
But
Look, I know you are trying to help me be, like, more confident or something. But Nafika is wasting your time. I am genuinely terrible at this. At everything.
I do not think I want to meet the Kamet Tire.
Find a way
The sky
to...
people are no real threat. They are tiny. Here to hunt with us.
Oh. Oh, I see. But yeah, I mean, I've got
yourself.
one more playthrough of Alone in the Dark. And then at some point this month, you've got Death Stranding 2 coming out. So it may be a while till I get around to playing other games. Apart from on stream, of course, because I will continue to just play random ones. Oh, excuse me.
Stay sharp, young one.
Alrighty. Try not to sound so aggressive.
Death Stranding 2 is so close.
So close. I think it's
Not that you need my help, of course.
20th or something like that?
Netu
I
is
don't know.
convinced she has
Hang on.
nothing to teach anyone.
Oh, that is clearly not true. She always knows what is wrong with my work right away. Sometimes even before I start. Just yesterday, I had this great idea for a design. She listed off 15 different reasons why it was a terrible idea.
26th of June.
Why don't you teach me about this design?
So yeah,
of yours?
really not long.
Maybe that'll get her attention.
Oh? Really? You want me to teach you?
Ha ha ha.
Are you sure?
That'll be cool.
Wow.
I am looking forward to that.
What is Kamet Tire wood shaping? Do you know?
Damn, too bad it's not on Steam yet.
Oh, you got a while yet. You tend to find that PlayStation is
Is it gonna
very...
be PS5 exclusive on launch?
I didn't look that far into it, but most likely. Because,
Laughing when a Thanatos swipes your tongue.
you generally find they don't get released to PC straight away, and there's no guarantee it will be released to PC. They have seemed to have been very
Perhaps you should
selective
talk
with
to
it.
Taewo instead. He likes to feel helpful.
Okay, what on earth did that lad teach me?
Orano is always so busy.
Okay, so we have moss.
I cannot let you do this. Please, stop.
This seems to have worked.
This weaving pattern is atrocious. Did Taewo teach you this?
Tahewu's eager to teach me, and I have no one else to turn to.
I cannot let Taewo fill your head with his silly ideas. The other clans will think his work stands for all Oranae.
Stopped reading it out to
We
me.
will need some
But
dry
yes,
mass.
this yeah,
Sad or
there
coarse.
really has
Rotten
been
ground is
pretty
strange,
poor
so
selection of
getting some will
games.
not be easy.
I
You will
think
have to fly there.
Yes, teacher.
Please do not call me that. I am just
Give it a
trying to
second.
help the best I can.
it really didn't help that the PlayStation or Sony decided that live services was the way forward, which of course I hate. So yeah, they
Hello, sir. Yes,
it's
it is
talking again.
exclusive for PS5.
Ah,
Really bad move, Ima. Next gen is pretty close in my opinion.
yeah.
Generally this console generation was so trash. We were talking with a friend, and they made only like 6 exclusives for PS5. Most of the game that came out were also on PS4.
Yeah, that's it. It's almost like Switch.
Decorations are all very pretty.
Because
Always meant for more than beauty.
the large majority of Switch games are either mobile games or they were Wii U games.
No, I have not even thought about it before now. Where does
And
it go?
but PlayStation was because they put all their eggs in the live
I hope
services.
so
And
much
then,
they stop doing live services. There are games like Expedition 33 that is single-player story game, and is a game of the year.
yeah, That's it. But no, they're still committed to live services. It's one of those things that they're just throwing pasta at the wall and hoping some will stick, like Helldivers. But
Most
yes.
likely in the first 2 months of the release, made more money than a live service game.
Oh, easily. But live services are cash cows if you get a successful one. I mean, look at Destiny and Destiny 2, Fortnite, and all the other Battle Royale ones. You also had Helldivers was a tremendous success for them and still is. So they're still, as I say, chasing that cash cow. When really, single players are where it's at. But yeah, they really didn't. There's been so few releases on this. And it is because of that blunder that they're still sticking with. I mean, they put all that attention into Concord and decided to go woke, which absolutely ruined it. Yeah, I think they were aiming to release 12 by the end of March next year, and it's now down
really
to 6.
Disappointing generation.
100%. Really is. Yeah, it makes you think, do I really want to fork out over 600 or £700 on the PS6 when it comes out? I mean, I probably will, in all honesty, because it's still substantially cheaper than the PC. But, yeah, it does make you question it. Because Sony's strong point is their single-player games. That's what they're known for, and
not
what they're
buying
good at.
PS6, at least not on its launch.
And I'll probably be the same, because I know they're going to support PS5 for a long time. So it's most likely going to be a few years after the launch, before I go for a PS6. Still on this one, but done the chest wrap. Must use Skyrock. Can be found in the Maker's Den. Gather Skyrock moss. Right. Where on earth am I going to get Sky Moss? May require flying Ikram to the boundless range. Oh, it's getting hot in here. Yeah, my head's getting shiny. Gosh. Still not complaining, because I want this to be a good year with a decent summer. So I don't want to discourage it by saying bad things. Okay, where on earth is the boundless range then? Hunter's Head, blah, blah, blah. I mean, it must be up high. One would imagine.
But I really hope they wake up and start making new original innovative story games.
Oh, I really hope so. Instead of just remasters, because that's what this entire generation has been, is just remasters of old games. And quite often they are good old games, but even so, we want more innovation. But, you know, they'd just be very, very safe. Yeah, they want to maximize profits and so on, which, you know, that's business. But it does mean that we don't get the amazing brand new experiences that we hope for when we play games.
Exactly. Sony was on some trip with all those remasters.
Oh my days. Well, as I said, they had to fill the gap that the 6 live service games that were meant to release didn't fill. And of course, the absolute train crash that was Concorde. But yeah, a lot of publishers are all on the live service, Ubisoft being one of them. And I just don't think they'll ever go away. I think they will continue chasing those. And I hope that they get enough successful ones that they don't need to make any more. And then they can go back to first-person, story-based mode games, which is what they're best at.
She grieves her mother.
Let's see if we can do a bit of a portrait here. And I'm balancing it out with that tree that's near the rock, which is working as a leading line towards them, and it's a nice curve as well. I mean, it's not an implied curve. The pathway is like that, and I've just noticed those really nice spiral plants near it as well. So I will quickly grab that. And I should really say that the reason why I take quick pictures is because all of the composition is done in post-editing. When I actually do the crop in and before going into the white balance, that's where I get all the composition. I'm just getting elements into the screen at this point.
Live service is a plague.
100%. It really is. And I think I've said this before, like, I just want to be able to pause games. I am a smoker, for example, so it's nice to be able to just pause it, go out for a fag, come back in, and then pick up where I left off, not to be booted from a server. Or if have a little play while your food's cooking. So when you hear the oven go, you can pause it, you can have your dinner or your lunch, come back and pick up where you left off without being booted from the server. And there's a very, very easy fix to this. I have a solo mode for those when you know you're definitely not playing, and a multiplayer mode, like in the old school. Whereas you have multiplayer, you connect with your friends, and you have a play. Or in the case of Division, for example, where it really needs that option, they have the shepherds function.
Please come. I have something to share.
Okay, if you have something to share, I'll come. But yeah, and shepherds is where you help people, so they can call out for help.
There is a totem of your clan
There's
nearby.
nothing wrong with having that coming into a single player game, that notification. You accept it, and it brings you into online, and then you can leave again. I would be more accepting of that. But no, they force you to be always online. But yeah, rant over. But we all know we don't like live services. It's just publishers and the money people don't know that we don't like it. They just know if they get that one cash cow, then they're set. Right, I am completely lost. There is absolutely no indication of where to go, because why would there be? So I am going to go over here and absolutely trash this settlement, because us humans, or Skywalkers, are very, very bad polluters.
It's so bad that the CEOs of the huge gaming companies are obviously not gamers, and it ruins everything.
Yeah, they did it with the music industry as well. There used to be such diversity.
They want to make money, not art.
Yeah. 100%. They ruined the music industry, and now they're ruining the gaming industry as well. The internet ruined the film industry, though. So at least they're innocent of that. But then people who love money, they're not creatives. They're just chasing a number where there's never an end to it. I think it was Bob Marley who said that. Or, I paraphrased, I should say. He said it far better than me. But it's a very good point. If you chase numbers, you'll never be happy because there's always more to get. Whereas if you chase meaning, then you'll be much happier with less. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've never met a sad rich person, and I would most certainly like to try being rich. It seems pretty awesome. But to ruin an art form, or a whole entire industry, creative industry, just for money, that's inexcusable. Ooh, obviously timed that wrong. Probably will need... I know, health is full. Right, let's go and kill... Okay, because as you can see, our human activities are absolutely ruining this area. And you can go in fully stealth and clear it without encountering any human or harming anyone. But, yeah, I'm not doing that. There is a very, very large red barrel there. And, I'm pretty sure at some point a human will walk past it. In fact, I know a human will walk past it. The entire aim of this particular movement is to pin someone to said red barrel and hopefully trigger it so it explodes. Does this make me a bad person? Very much so. Would it be funny? Very much so. Ah. Come on now. This will be beautiful if it happens. Oh, no, let's get out of sight. Yes, walk in front of the barrel. You're not going to meet me. It didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, in all honesty.
Why would how even play a game where you can hurt others and not do it?
I know, right? Especially when they're doing such devastation to your planet. How on earth did they survive that one? This is a bit overkill, but bye-bye. Yeah, there are quite a few games that I will actually sit there and plan and do the whole stealth thing. And only go noisy if I mess up, but we're on stream. I'd like to entertain you, and I had a beautiful idea. It didn't quite work the way I hoped, but it was still quite entertaining. At least I was entertained. I don't know about you guys. Okay. Let's remember buttons, people. There we go. Right, there's an objective. So yeah, if you're doing stealth, you just come up to that thing, sneak around, sneakity sneakity. Keep looking for blue things. Although I think that's literally it, maybe? No, I think there's more. Somewhere. Yes. Okay, I am at the wrong angle. Come on now. There we go. But yeah, just like Far Cry, you can stealth it, kill everyone without anyone noticing, or, as I just did, you can pin someone to a red barrel and watch it explode. And then you have a cutscene of nature reclaiming it and it all being beautiful. Oh, it's so hot. It's lovely.
Yay, I'm still super hyped for some games, but I already know that at least half of them are gonna release half-baked.
Oh yeah, like Mind's Eye. I mean, I'm not going to hate on them. They're a brand new studio, so fair play to them. But yeah, it's become the norm. Release it into the world, listen for complaints, and then fix them, instead of paying for testers. Again, money people not caring about the platform that's earning them money.
Mind's Eye ain't half-baked. They didn't even put it in the oven yet.
I know, right? But as I say, they're brand new. It's their first game. I'm gonna forgive them that. They will learn. I mean, granted, I think the owner came from a very large studio, so should have known better, but it could be that their money just ran out and they needed to do it to get enough to do all the fixes. But I heard it was truly broken. Pardon me. Whereas Ubisoft can afford to fix it. I'm going to stop hating on Ubisoft. I mean, I will always hate Ubisoft, but I'm going to stop publicly hating on them. It's a bit unfair. They do produce good games. They just don't produce them well. Okay. So that's...
It is new studio. Some of the devs are from Rockstar Games, and they were saying it's gonna be GTA killer. Then they released that.
Oh my days. I mean, Rockstar is an amazing studio. How they thought they could kill GTA with their first game. That's... I mean, you gotta respect their gumption, but wow. They may have overreached somewhat. Rockstar take years to make games. I mean, they still haven't finished.
Wish I had that kind of confidence, XD.
I know, right? 100%. I am very much of the under-promise, over-deliver school of thought. And it's just because I am paranoid and think, oh no, all these things can go wrong in my development, and then realise they don't. Whereas to go, oh yeah, we're going to absolutely destroy a very well-established franchise that has gone from strength to strength since the 90s. Which, bear in mind, is over 30 years. With their first game. It's like, yeah. That's some serious guile. But then on the other side of it, if they pulled it off, they would go down in legend. I mean, they didn't. If they had, that would have been epic. But talking about small developers, I really miss that indie game company. They produce some fantastic games.
But my skills fail me today. Perhaps you will do a better job with your bow.
That
Or do you prefer to spear?
really reminds me of
Make him think there is no one here.
The sky is roaring. How lovely.
what game was that? Rise of the Ronin had a character like that. Okay, I'm not going to waste these bullets. I mean, arrows. Well, I can make some more while I'm at it. Yep, sorry mate, scared him away.
Animal visitor. She is merely curious about us.
Oh, hello. Well spotted, sir.
Like you know that gaming industry is in shambles. When top rated and played games are some indie cheap games and not 3A games.
It didn't read out too well. Yeah, I know, right? What was the one they said was going to be a quadruple A game? Oh, that was Skull and Bones. Well, that was a game. I wouldn't even give it a double A. It was so bad a game that
Skull and Bones was a disaster.
truly. I mean, I enjoyed the experience simply because I like really laid back games. But this was laid back because there really wasn't anything to do. The fighting was basic. The capturing of ships was even less than Black Flag. It was just an absolute shambles
well, it is for
of
a game. It's a category based on the budget, I think. So it cost 4A budget. Played like below indie game.
Yeah, exactly. Think you're right there, lad. And they did. They spent something like 120 million on that game simply because they just kept changing their ideas and apparently harassing all their staff, according to the recent court thing that's going on about them. But yeah, it's just producing rubbish. Indie games like Stray, for example, that was a truly fantastic game. Lush Photography, I mean Lush Foil Photography Sim. That was a fantastic game. I'm still enjoying it.
I'm seeing drills
And
sometimes.
again,
Laser drills.
that's an indie. That was just one dude. Actually, that was just one person who made that. Oh my days, what have we done here?
Lush Foil it masterpiece. The photos from it on IG are incredible.
And if you're talking about mine, then thank you very much. But yeah, it's all down to the game. It is so intuitive. It's beautiful as well. I've not actually encountered any bugs whatsoever. And he made it in 4 years. What are these games companies doing? I mean, yes, it's basic in comparison to a game like this, but again, it was one man who made it, and he did it in 4 years.
Always got to check if it's Earl of Lush Foil photos in the description.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. It's that good. It's the same quality as Death Stranding when it comes to taking photos. It is definitely up there. And I wouldn't be surprised if I went to those locations, it would be the same as the game. I fully expect he's done that good a job. I'm being very sneaky.
Perfect vacation weather.
Damn, they did notice. So much for stealth. Oh, you did see me. Oh, okay.
PRB.
Alright, man. See you in a moment. I think I've only taken 2 photos this entire stream. I'm not doing too well. But at least it means I don't have that much editing to do tomorrow morning. Because mornings are never my best time. Right, where was I? I was going to do this thing. Well, while I'm here. Okay, ammo pouch is full. Probably didn't want to stand that close. Okay, good thing I'm a avatar. Well, I'm not an avatar, am I? Nutfee, I think they're called. Here we go. So yeah, a little bit of a eco-warrior thing. Tidied up a couple of these camps, allow the planet to heal. Did know the name of the planet, but I don't remember it now. But then, hopefully, a lot of you people are very familiar with the Avatar. Yeah, when it regrows, you get these things, which permanently boost your health. So we'll have a little search for that. And then I'm going to pick a direction and walk and hopefully take some lovely pictures. But yeah, if you're into photography, I cannot stress how much you should buy Lush Foil Photography. Yes, it gave me a copyright strike, but then so did Need for Speed. Well, not quite a strike, but a bit of a warning. But it is a truly great game. I mean, simulator. Oh. Where be you then? Actually, I can't eat you, I can't hunt you, so I'm going to shoot you.
Back.
Run. Hey, my dude. Yeah, I decided I'm going to walk in a direction and take pictures, because I've only taken about 2 so far. And we are well into the stream. Yeah, I was just saying how good Lush Foil is, and considering it's only, I think it was about £12, something like that, it is well worth getting if people are into photography or want to learn things, because virtual photography is great for photographers because you can practice things without being out in the outside world. Yes. That's for Nutvi. I mean, not Nutvi. Katya. I can't see myself going back to this game anytime soon to actually finish off this story. But it is an entertaining game. It's a good game to waste away the hours. I'll give it that. And you can get some great shots with it. And I'm sure someone more familiar with landscape photography would do some great jobs. Get some great pictures. I mean, something like that would be great. See if we can get a better angle. Not sure where these water drops are coming from, but we'll run with that. Don't need... That could actually be cool. So what I'm thinking is, like, the heaviest item in this picture is that tree. But because the waterfall is so far away, it sort of balances it quite well. So I'm going to get that picture. And while I'm here, do the original thing that grabbed my attention. Because you've got the reflections on the water in both stages that lead towards the waterfall and works quite well. So one of those will make it onto Instagram. I'm pretty sure of that. Because even if it turns out to be a bad picture, I'm a very honest person and I will still post it. It's generally the only reason I don't post some of my pictures is because I've already put 10 on. I know I can do 20, but during the week I like to just have 10 shots of the gaming ones. Because on the weekend, in real life, I take hundreds. I mean, what do you guys prefer, actually? Do you prefer to see more computer game photos than real life photos? What the... Hello, little one. Oh.
Thank you for these gifts.
So I can eat these things. That's cool.
Depends on what it actually is.
Ah, fair enough. I'm going to take that because, quite frankly, it's far easier taking pictures in real life than it is in computer games. But if it doesn't matter, then I'll just carry on as I am. Because as you can imagine, offline is exactly as you see here, is that I get distracted by the game itself. I let you live, to quote Abby. Don't give it.
Macros if in right, close-up pictures are much better Earl, but the scenery it's mostly better from PC games.
That is true. That is very true. Because, yeah, if you see in here, these are very pretty, but when you get up close, granted they disappear. Actually, this is much better than Division, which is odd because it's the same engine. Let's have a look at something else. Alright, fair enough. they've upped their game a bit. That is rather pretty. That's kind of cool. I wish there was something more interesting in the sort of the heart-shaped bit between the roots of the tree. But I actually really like that. As a picture. And it may turn out to be a rubbish picture, but for now, I'm liking it. Yeah, there's smaller shots. Yeah, you cannot beat real life. Because what dev is going to put that much effort into like a little flower, like a daisy or a dandelion or something like that? Oh, getting tired. Excuse me. Come on now. Made it. Let's have a look at one of these little dudes. Because even in Last of Us, they didn't have much detail on it. But this guy... that's pretty good, I'd say. I'll give it a little bit of distance. Frame it by little compadres there. Just to make... oh, I probably need a better angle on that. That's not what I meant. I think I need to go up, but it ruins the angle on the actual main subject. Gonna do a nice little diagonal on it. This is most likely going to be a square, but it could be a portrait, because I don't know why I favour that. So there's not really anything of that interest on the left-hand side. It's all about those creatures. And I am going to do depth of field. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. And we're going to change that. No, we're not going to change it. Why can I not? Oh, that. Edit photo. Just why? Okay, so we're not doing depth of field. I mean, I know why that didn't work. It's not really a subject. It's as far as the programming went, because it is just a little bug that you're not really meant to notice. But I happen to take photos of little things that you don't tend to notice. That's why there's so much pictures of like litter and things like that in my real life photography. I quite like doing abstract stuff as well. I think that's what I'm going to explore a little bit more. Really didn't intend to do that. I know, I'm sorry. I'm holding the shot in case you decide to do anything about it, but that really was not my intention. I just clicked a trigger. Right, chill, chill. We're cool. We are not cool. Okay. I didn't actually hit you. I know that went in the ground. Talking about going in the ground, you are. Oh, actually, I meant to hunt these things. They have been modified by the Skywalkers. And I can't remember what it's taken. They give the impression that they've taken their souls out of them or something like that, and now they're hunt mercilessly. So I will find the... Oh, hello. I do not think that's one of them. Is it? Are you one of them? Yes, you are.
That's a lot of ferals.
That's what they're called. I mean, I'm not going to give them... Like, if they weren't modified, I would leave them be. But this is a kindness. There we go. Rest easy, little ones. So yeah, completely forgot what I was talking about. Actually, no, I don't. I do remember. I was talking about developers not having this as a focal point. But they're not the first, they're not the last. And they created such a beautiful world, you can forgive them. I don't know what you are, but I'm going to take a photo of you. Cool little bug. So we're going to have to zoom in. Not too much, simply because I need to be able to crop it. But is there a cool angle on this thing I can do? I don't think there is. It's just a cool little bug, but he's going to have to maintain its privacy because I'm not going to get a good picture of it when it's blended in perfectly to the background, despite being fluorescent blue. I think I've got enough of those for Katya. For those who've just joined, Katya is the bird thing that I fly with. You have to be careful when you're out here, because there's certain things that will explode, there's certain things will spit at you. And then, as in any world, there are predators that decided that you are food. But generally, you can explore this lush forests. Yeah, you didn't sound friendly. Did not know that those things went down. Oh, I missed the headshot then. He's trying to do it mercifully. Because they don't deserve to suffer. They are very, very broken creatures. Right, there we are. See if I can find one that's out in the open. No, I can't really show you them, but they've got these metal backpack type things to show that they've been tampered with. Yeah, I've done some nice pictures with these things as well. This is quite shaded, so it's not going to work, but I'll give you an idea. So using it sort of like a framing technique. Something like that. But really, because it is quite a dark world when you're taking pictures, something like possibly this. Let's try. I think there's going to be a typical Ubisoft. You can pose it, but it won't stick. Yeah, no. Do that. Zoom in as much as it will let me. Zoom in a bit more to get a bit of space. No, that's gone translucent, so that won't work. So this is going to be a crop job, because as I said, it's not letting me zoom in anymore. Don't need the bow. I'm just focusing on the face more than anything else. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a central shot as much as possible. Now I'm looking at the angle of the face, how I want to approach it, and that's why I'm moving it from the different sides and so on. Very, very slowly. I will put the bow in there to give angle. And what I'm looking at is actually the pupils of the eyes. I try and make it so that the characters are looking you in the eye when I take pictures. I don't always succeed. And if you, as you'll see with some of the pictures that were released next week, there are times where it's definitely beneficial to not have them looking at the camera. Because, yeah, I discovered scheduling on Instagram. Complete game changer. Oh, this is not a friendly zone. But yeah, if you look at this one, it's got a sort of collar on it. And that's how you tell that they're the ones that are modified by humans. We're going to do a little bit of a sneaky shot. And what that is I've got a little bit of foreground. It's framed by the branches, the leaf that's also got the, I suppose you call them fingers, that are pointing towards it. I want a little bit more of it though, so I'll open that up a little bit. I don't know. Yeah, just past the shoulder. It's a little bit messy as a picture, and trying to get it so that this leaf isn't translucent is limiting my options. But we'll go with that. Oh, actually, no, we'll drop it down a tad. And go with that. Oh, that leaf! Come on now. Wrong buttons. Leaves are not translucent. Stop messing with me. Well, that is the limitation that I am working with. Save you tracking me. Oh, neck shot by the looks of it. Yeah, you cannot gather from these ones.
So many dead ferals. Had to be done.
Yep. That was actually a mission I was meant to be doing. But it's been going on for most of the time I've been playing this game. Oh, it's one of those cool bugs again. Oh, come on now. Oh yeah, that was unlucky for you, fella. Yeah, no, they are ferals as well. So far, this walking in a direction and taking lovely pictures has not worked too well for me. I have been attacked on every acre. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, the reason I don't think I'll go back to this soon is because there are better games to play. I mean, Alone in the Dark took me about a week to complete, and that wasn't playing every day, but I've still got one more playthrough on that one. I want to go back to Lushfoil. Haven't played that for absolutely ages, so it's definitely going to get a go. Probably jump on Division 2 again. Always a bit of fun. Play with a mate. Rogue Bully, who sometimes comes on and checks me out. And, ooh. But I may be wrong. Maybe I will finish work and go, actually, no, I do fancy another game with that. This is a shape I find very difficult to photograph. No matter what it is, whether it's a plant or anything like that, I do find it very difficult. This, I think, works very well. So I'm running with that. I don't think it'll work, but I'll try the depth of field. But I think the center point is... Oh, no. Here we are. Really, that is the sweet spot, I think. And let's take that. And then we're going to reposition a little bit to get more of the tree, the foreground, into there. Yeah. There we go. I think that's the better of the two shots. But there is a story to this game. And it is quite a good one as well. I have been enjoying it. It's a typical Resistance story, but I'm still enjoying it. And all of these are the different quests within it. So these are like that's a side quest, but you do come across the main ones. And then ranked in difficulty as well. And that's not complexity, it's just, are you strong enough to have a go at it? So if you really enjoyed Far Cry, I would give a shout out to this game and recommend it. That's beautiful, that little tree there that I'm aiming at. but not on its own as a picture. I think it might be time to call Katya. Actually, no, I've only got 10 minutes left. I'm not going to spend the rest of the time flying. Because, yeah, you think about it, landscape photography, you should see me with F1. It was like, I really enjoyed Corvus, but I struggled to take pictures in that game. Actually, I struggled to play it, I was rubbish. But that's another great game I would recommend playing. If you like space fighting, then it is well worth a play. And you can get some good pictures. It's just I can't. I'm not experienced enough of that sort of thing. What on earth is this? Always discovering new flora. That kind of reminds me of a Venus flytrap, so I'm not going anywhere near that. Oi. Boing. Yes, I'm a child. I accept this. But it doesn't matter how old you are, fun is fun.
It is a good thing.
It is a good thing.
The gifts of Awa with
Yes.
Awa, that's the name of the planet.
Can be tedious. You think so? I disagree.
You are Sarentu. Hello.
I am. Hello. There is a whole story I'm not going to tell you about. I don't want to spoil it for people who do go, actually, this looks good. I am going to play it. This game will most certainly be completed by me. I'm not going to abandon it. Right. I think I'm going to end this stream early because I am just so tired. So I do apologise to you all, but I feel that I've run out of steam, and that's always a good time to call it an end. But I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you, Ainley and Paddy, for keeping me company. Always a pleasure seeing you. And as always, I'll read from my book. And the first one on there is... See you later.
I feel the same in falling asleep sitting up.
I know, right?
See you next time.
You will do, my friend. Sleep well. So wirf keinen Schmutz in dem Brunnen, der die Wasser gab. So cast no dirt into the well that has given you water. There's a modern take on that, and it's normally a piece of advice to thieves, and it's never pee on your doorstep, which is probably the politest version of it.
You can speak German.
At some point I will be able to speak German, but I've been learning it for about 6 years, but I don't really have anyone to practice with, so I'm pretty good at reading German and fairly good at listening to it, but actually speaking it, my mind just doesn't remember the words. So ja, ich verstehe ein bisschen Deutsch, aber ich kann sprechen nur ein Kleindeutsch. And I am sorry if I ruined the grammar and made it sound bad, but yes, I do know a little bit of German. But this is a book that was given to me by my... unfortunately, my chat isn't updating on there, so I can hear you, but I didn't actually capture the words. I think you said some es gabt, So I think it's There Is or something like that. But what this is, and the reason I read from it, is because it's a book that my mum's friends gave to me, and this was given to her by her father. And it was produced, I think it bought it in the, let's see now, because it's actually a German book. I swear there is, yeah, so, April 1982, so it's not actually that old. So it was bought in 1977, which is a year after I was born. But it's got all the English proverbs, but they're translated into German. And I just really enjoy the whole notion of it and sharing it with you guys. Because I used to say, we say goodbye so we can say hello again. Goodbye. And A, that doesn't make sense. And B, that only really worked. I don't know, I just got uncomfortable saying it. I enjoyed it at the start. Whereas reading a odd proverb in both German and English, I don't know. I just enjoy it. But anyway, on that note, I will leave you to it because I am getting, as I say, a bit sleepy and starting to ramble rather than actually say anything of interest. So I hope you all have a lovely week. I will be on next week, but I don't know what I'll be playing.
Good night.
Good night, my friends. Right. And to everyone else, I hope you did enjoy it, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. So goodbye all.